Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Linda Karauskas, and I want to thank you for joining us on this Wednesday, July 27th. We have an informative and fun show for you today. First, we'll be on location here in Owatonna, and we'll be visiting the owners of the new Black Sheep and Burgers and Brew. And then we'll be on location in Austin, and we'll be talking to the marketing director for Hormel Foods Corporation, Nicole Bainey, and we'll hear all about the new Spam Museum. The Owatonna Today Show welcomes suggestions from guests on show topics and guest ideas. You can contact us via email at owatonnatoday@charter.net or by contacting the show's producer, Leanne Alt, at 390-5751. We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll see you on location at the Black Sheep Burgers and Brews. So please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet.
And I'm Dr. Nick Vincelli of Horizon Eye Care.
We want you to see what you love and love how you see. We're proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We are located at the Black Sheep Burgers and Brews here on Rose Street, and we're talking with the owners, Diana Rogers and Adam Rogers. Thank you for having us today.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us, Adam.
Thank you for coming.
So let's start with Diana over here. Diana, why don't you tell a little bit about yourself and how you got into the restaurant business?
I have two kids. We've been married for quite a long time now. I've always had a love of cooking since I was a little kid, and we've been watching cooking shows for I don't know how many years and trying stuff at home, and I just kind of evolved my cooking style, and we just decided to open a restaurant.
Now, you're a stranger. Opening a restaurant's hard work, and you're no stranger to that. Why don't you share with our audience what you used to do?
Previously, I flipped houses.
So you know the bones of this restaurant, and it really is inviting, and you've done a wonderful job. Adam, what made you decide to take a venture on the restaurant business?
Well, it's a dream that we've had for a while, and I think we had enough feedback that everybody loved Diana's food, and we wanted to do the craft beer thing here in Owatonna, and it just kind of came together, and that's what we did.
How did you decide what to name the restaurant, or name Burgers and Brews?
That's a good question for him.
It kind of goes, both of us are kind of the black sheep of our families. And so we had a lot of names that we did. And when we found this one, we knew that this was it.
It creates interest, because I think that was the first question I had ever asked. Why did you name it the Black Sheep? Adam, why did you decide to open a restaurant that offers craft beer?
Both me and Diana are home brewers. We've been home brewing for over 10 years, and we felt that nobody in town had pulled the trigger on craft beer yet, and we were more than happy to do that for everybody.
Explain the difference between craft beer and domestic beer.
Craft beer is on a much smaller scale than domestic beer, so a little more emphasis on detail and styles. Where with domestic beer, it's a lot of lagers, and that's about it, and you get a much bigger variety with craft beer.
And Diana, how did you decide what to put on the menu?
It was actually quite easy. We had a whole bunch of stuff on the menu, and everybody loved the burgers, so we kind of had to get rid of everything else, and we kept the burgers on.
Share with us your distributors, who you go to for what you carry in your restaurants as far as meat, things like that.
We don't actually have any distributors. We do everything locally.
All right, so explain that.
I don't want to explain that. I don't want to have anybody know what we have.
Oh, okay.
I don't want anybody to know because, that's part of our thing.
Oh, okay. All right. So come on in and just taste the menu and have a good time with that. Okay. Adam, you offer 26 craft beers. One of the things you do offer here at the restaurant, if somebody comes in, is they can order what is known as a flight. Would you please, for our viewers, explain what a flight is?
Sure. On a flight, we have 6 of our different taps, and they will vary in styles. And we have more taps, but this is what we feature, and so you can have a small taste of each style that we offer.
Okay. And how many styles you offer on flight? Can that vary?
Yes, that'll vary all the time, and pretty much the way that it's been lately is that'll be different daily. We go through a lot of beer.
Could you explain to us this flight in particular, maybe starting from the left to the right?
Sure. On the left, we have a porter, which is a dark beer. Next to that, we have a summer Kolsch, which is a light drinking beer for summertime. We have a wild rice brown, which is kind of middle of the road, not too hoppy, not too light. After that, we have a passion fruit Belgian wit, which is very fruity, very easy drinking. After that, we have a tropical IPA, which is very hoppy. This one has passion fruit, mango, and pineapple. And at the end, we have your traditional IPA. This is a rye IPA, and very hoppy and bitter.
Now, because you both are into the beer and you've developed a palate, what helps you to decide what to bring in with your menu?
A lot of factors. Whatever looks good.
Is there any way you match beer with burgers? Like if somebody was coming in to get what's your big seller?
Our biggest sellers are the Sam Elliott and the 8 a.m. Okay. The 8 a.m. has hash browns, bacon, and eggs. And the Sam Elliott has onion rings, bacon, and barbecue sauce.
So say I come in and I want a Sam Elliott. Is there a beer you're going to recommend to me?
Paired with the food, not too bad. What we try to do here is get people to see what styles they like and offer them beers that they have maybe not tried in that style.
Now, all of your staff here, and how many people do you have working for you, Diana?
Right now we have 6 employees.
So all your employees, are they trained in beer?
They know about the beer. Some of them aren't old enough to drink, but we have informed them what the beer is so they can relay that on to the people that want to drink it.
So if I come in as a customer and I want to learn about a beer, are some of your wait staff, could they explain to me what's composed and what it could recommend a pairing?
Yeah, some of our wait staff is knowledgeable. Like she said, we do have some college students that are not old enough to drink. So at that point, I just come out and I speak to anybody that has any questions about beer and give any answer I can.
So when you do a flight like this, how many ounces total in those 6 glasses?
Those are 5-ounce glasses, so we're over 30 ounces on a flight.
So a couple could come in, have an hors d'oeuvre or a starter, and share a flight, correct?
Yeah, you bet.
Okay. So what hours are you open?
Right now we're open Tuesday through Friday, 4 to 8, and 11 to 8 on Saturdays.
Okay. And what have been some of the challenges to opening up the restaurant?
There's been many. This is our first restaurant, so a lot of things are fly by the seat of our pants sort of thing. I guess our biggest challenge was that we didn't know how great this was going to take off, and we've had to adjust more meat and more buns and more product for everybody.
And you said you've never gotten out of the soft opening.
Correct.
You started the soft opening and it's been run ever since, correct?
Absolutely. Every single day it gets busier.
Okay. How would you explain to everybody what they'll find when they come in? What kind of setup and how it works?
I think when they come in, they're going to immediately see that it's completely changed in this building if they have been in here from the previous restaurant. Also, I think the menu is small and it's easy to read. It's right to the point. I think the beer is probably the more complicated aspect of it because we offer so much, but we're here to answer questions.
And what is the number of craft beer you offer here again?
26.
Wow. And so is it set what 6 are here, or you could have any of those 26 on a flight?
These right here are set. 26 will be, we have 7 taps right now and growing, and then the rest will be either in cans or bottles.
What are your hopes for the future?
A little more diverse menu. We'd like to add some other things that I know Diana, really wants to put on the menu, and then always growing the beer menu.
And because of your knowledge in being a brewer and with the beer, you're always on the lookout. So do you have relations and connections with other breweries and brewers?
We do. I actually used to deliver beer, and so I have connections there about things that are coming out that not everybody might know about. Also, we stay very up to date on all the beer. So as soon as we hear something, we try to get it.
So the latest and greatest, you're going to do your best to have it here, correct? Absolutely. Okay. How many burgers total do you offer on the menu?
I think on the menu there's 5, but then we do a special every day.
Okay. So each day there's going to be something new. How do you decide what to put on the burger?
Whatever's seasonal and fresh and whatever sounds good to me.
So do you sample?
Every single day, all day.
I know you've had some delicious sauces on some of them. Have you composed those yourself?
Yes, I have. Everything here is made fresh and brand new by me.
Great. Well, you want to come in and see, come down to the Black Sheep Burger and Brews, and we want to thank you for having us here today. So come on down. You'll have a good time. We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back, so please stay with us.
The River Springs Water Park at 3065 St. Paul Road is open for the summer. Come with family and friends to enjoy the many features the water park has to offer. Open swim hours are listed on the screen. For more information on daily specials, programs, and large group packages, visit our website, call the water park at 774-7370, or find them on the River Springs Water Park Facebook page. Make a big splash this summer at the River Springs Water Park.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
I'm Dan Branstead of Carlson Branstead & Company, Certified Public Accountants. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
At Triumph Graphics, we think beyond ink. That's why you should make us your source for creative concept, design, print, mail, and web. Check us out today at triumphgraphics.com.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. And we're on location here in Austin in front of the Spam Museum. And it's part of the series we're doing on fun things to do this summer close to home. I'm here visiting with the marketing director of the Hormel Foods Corporation, Nicole Bainey. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
So Nicole, why don't you share with us a little bit about yourself and what you do here at Hormel?
Absolutely. I'm a marketing director in our grocery products division, and the brands that I am responsible for are Spam, Mary Kitchen Hash, as well as Dinty Moore Stew. So really some of our true legacy brands at Hormel Foods.
Okay, and are you from the area?
I am. I grew up in Glenville, Minnesota, so not far away at all. And my husband and I live here with our 2 daughters, Samantha and Brooklyn, who are 8 and 10.
Okay, and how did the idea of a museum come to be? How did you decide, what made Hormel decide to have a museum?
You know, there are not many meats that can have their own museum, right? But Spam is one of them. And the museum has been part of Austin for many, many years. But in the last year and a half, we've been building this new museum behind us here on Main Street in Austin. The museum before was located by the interstate in our Corporate South location. We wanted to bring it downtown so all the visitors could eat, shop, and play in the wonderful downtown of Austin, Minnesota.
And moving to this new location, has it been successful for you?
It has been amazing. We've got some great new galleries inside to share with people, and it's been great because folks truly are embracing our downtown and frequenting the businesses down here. So it's been a great economic move for them as well.
I would love to see inside. Could we go see some of the exhibits?
Let's go in.
Okay, thanks. Nicole, we have relocated inside the history gallery of the Spam Museum. Would you tell us a little bit about the history of Hormel Foods?
Absolutely. Hormel Foods got its start in 1891 and has been part of Austin for the last 125 years. Our organization was started by George Hormel, who was a German-born immigrant, and he came over and started his own little meat shop in an abandoned creamery right on Main Street in Austin. Some of the products that he made were bacon, sausages, hams, things like that. That's where we got our start, and now we've grown into a multinational company that is a Fortune 300 organization here in the United States as well.
And so the products that he initiated, when did Spam then, it became another product, when did Spam come on the scene here at Hormel
Absolutely.
Foods?
So Spam started in 1937. It's actually an interesting story. New Year's Eve, 1936, Jay Hormel, George's son, actually had a New Year's Eve party, and he invited his guests to come in, and their point of entry had to be they had to bring a name for his new canned luncheon meat. So rumor has it that an actor from New York named Kenneth Diagno took the SP from spiced and the AM from ham to make the word Spam, and that's the rumor of how Spam got its name, although it's never been confirmed.
So it's folklore.
Absolutely. So Spam actually rolled off the production line for the first time as Spam on July 5th, 1937.
Now I understand it had a very important role in World War II, and you kind of highlight that here at the museum. Could we go take a peek?
We've got a great gallery that showcases that. I'd love to.
Thanks. Nicole, we've relocated to the World War II section of the museum, and tell us the role that Spam played in World War II.
Absolutely. So Spam was a very integral part of our soldiers' diets in World War II. We actually sent over 100 million pounds of Spams to our troops overseas, and those troops overseas were able to have Spam sometimes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So some of them did get a little bit sick of it, but what we were able to do with our product was we were able to get protein in the mouths of our soldiers, even when they might have been at remote locations where people that we were fighting against on the enemy lines might not have had that opportunity to feed their soldiers protein. And so Spam really played an important role in sustaining our troops' energy in World War II.
Is there some other products that followed after World War II?
Absolutely. So since World War II, we have developed over 14 more different varieties of Spam. I would love to share those with you if you'd like to take a look.
I'd love to take a look. Thanks.
Great. Let's go.
We have relocated to the How It's Made section here at the Spam Museum. So I'm going to ask Nicole, how is it made?
Well, Spam is made with just 6 simple ingredients. We have pork, salt, water, potato starch, sugar, and sodium nitrate. 6 simple ingredients, and really when we talk about the pork that's going into Spam, it's quality cuts of meat that go into Spam. So there's really no mystery in that at all.
Yeah, and you're proud of what the cuts are that go into Spam.
Very proud, very proud. We've got pork shoulder and pork ham that go into Spam.
Now, over your shoulder here, there's you have the wall of, open your taste buds to the wall of Spam. What products are we seeing over here, or what types of Spam?
Absolutely. So the ingredients we just named off are what go into our classic variety of Spam. And as you can see here, there are over 15 different varieties of Spam. Now, we've been around for almost 80 years, and in that time, we've had to continue to change our product or offer more varieties for consumers as their changes have been, they've changed their palate and what they need today from a meat as well. So you can see we've got hot and spicy jalapeno black pepper for our more adventurous Spams. We are Spam fans. We have Portuguese sausage flavor, which was developed specifically for our friends in Hawaii because we know that they love Portuguese sausage and they love Spam, so we married those two up together. And then some of our classics are bacon and cheese and turkey. They've been around for quite a while in the brand as well. So again, we continue to develop new varieties as the changes of the consumer taste profile changes as we go.
And some of these varieties are distributed to other countries.
That's right. We have over 44 countries that serve Spam around the world.
So we won't always find these in our country, but we can find what's displayed on this wall in the store here at the museum,
You
right?
can buy all of our varieties at spam.com, and usually when you go to Hawaii, you can pretty much find any variety on the shelf there as well. But here on the mainland, you'll find about 4 to 6 of these varieties in your local grocery store.
What's the most popular here in the U.S., would you say?
Absolutely. The most popular item is our classic, followed closely by light and less sodium are tied for second.
Oh, great. Well, I'd like to hear more about the museum. Could you show us more?
Yep, let's go.
Nicole, we've relocated in front of this wonderful sign here. It says "I love Spam," and just wanted to know how many cans of Spam have been produced over the years.
Since 1937, we have produced over 8 billion, with a B, 8 billion cans of Spam, which means that we have made more cans of Spam. We have made more cans of Spam than there are people on this earth.
Wow.
It's a pretty big statistic.
That's an accomplishment. Now, what else will we see here? There's so much more here at the museum.
Absolutely. So some of the highlights of the museum include our gallery on our international business, where it's very interactive. People can play some fun games and create some really exciting things in there and learn more about Spam and how it's sold across the world. We have an interactive recipe kiosk as well, so people can download and send themselves recipes, email themselves recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or recipes from our fans and different chefs that we feature. In the museum, we also give a nod to all of the other things that make up Hormel Foods beyond Spam. So all of our other flagship brands are featured in the museum. Guests can learn about how Hormel is a great corporate citizen and really learn about some of the fantastic philanthropic programs that we have going on with Hormel Foods Corporation. And then we have got the most amazing little playground for even our smallest fans. We have an indoor playground that gives a nod to agriculture. We have a barn facade, a farmer's market, and then also a cute little farmhouse for them to go and play house and make some really yummy plastic food in. So in addition to that, though, we've got our gift shop, and you can't leave the Spam Museum without seeing all the great Spam swag that we have in there.
Yeah, it's really a great place, and the smile's been on my face since we walked in today. Could you please share the hours of operation and where you're located?
Absolutely. We're open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 6, Sunday from noon to 5, and we're located right on Main Street in Austin, Minnesota, and the museum is free to all of our guests. So we hope everyone will come on down and experience the Spam Museum here in Austin, Minnesota.
And you will see Spam ambassadors?
Spam ambassadors will be here to greet you, and you may even get some tasty Spamples as you walk along the museum and take our tour.
Well, it's been a delight. Thank you for inviting us today. And come on out and see the Spam Museum here in Austin, Minnesota. You won't be disappointed. We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. So please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Rich from Sign Pro and Auto Trim Design, a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. Come and see us for all your sign and truck accessory needs.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection, and we hope you enjoyed visiting down at the Spam Museum. I'd like to highlight that they are having their 125th anniversary celebration, and July 29th, Main Street will be blocked off in Austin, and there's a lot of festivities. So if you would please check the website there, the Hormel Foods Corporation and the Spam Museum. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun seeing the museum. Thank you for joining us, and now it's time for the community announcements. Join us for a meet and greet of past Roosevelt School staff, students, families, and friends, Saturday, August 20th, 2016, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Please spread the word. Sundays in the State Summer Movie Series. This will be at 215 North Cedar Avenue, former State Theater space. July 24th, Raiders of the Lost Ark. You will not want to miss that. And the public is invited to the unveiling of the library mural, Arts, Books, and Inspiration at the Owatonna Arts Center, Sunday, July 31st at 3 p.m. The public is also invited to meet Lynette Yancho, the muralist, and to meet the print artist Joyce Francis. Joyce has gel prints on display in the gallery and will demonstrate this printing process. The Friends of the Arts Center will host a reception for the artists. Little Missile Summer Festival, Sunday, July 31st on the grounds of Holy Trinity Catholic Church. Polka Mass begins at 10 a.m. Festival begins 11 to 5 p.m. Games for all ages, outdoor food booths, inside sit-down lunch, filled biscuits, live music, silent auction, country and used-a-bit stores. Holy Trinity is 8 miles south of Owatonna on County Road 45. Riverbend Nature Center will host John Limprecht, president of the Minnesota Mycological Society, and his wife Claudette as they present an exciting program about mushrooms on Tuesday, August 2nd from 5 to 6:30 p.m. This program is open to adults. The registration fee is $10 per person, $5 per Riverbend member, and pre-registration is required by July 29th. For more information or to register, visit Riverbend Nature Center's website at www.rbnc.org or call 507-332-7151. Movies in the Park. Movies will begin at sunset, and pre-movie activities will begin an hour before movie time. Friday, August 12th at Central Park. They're showing Rio 2, and the rain date is August 13th. Wolfstock Music, Lake Chase Dog Park, August 26th, 5 to 7 p.m., featuring Jake Jones. It's National Dog Day. You can bring your family and four-legged friends for live music, a bounce house, and concessions available from Country Girl Cooking, Kona Ice, and Ozzy's Cotton Candy. No dog, no problem. This event is free for everyone. Bring your own lawn chair. Okay, Tri-M Graphics 2017 Annual Photo Calendar Contest is now open. Gather your favorite photos and enter them today. Share with your friends and family. 1,000 in prizes will be given away. Only 2 photos allowed per person. Open to U.S. Residents only. Theme can be anything. $1,000 in prizes up for grabs, and the contest will close September 30th, 2016. Absentee ballots for the upcoming August 9th primary election will be available through Monday, August 8th at 5 p.m. The auditor's office will also be open on Saturday, August 6th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you have any questions, you may contact the County Auditor's Office by calling 507-444-7410. Be our guest, serving community meals in God's name. Free meals are available each week in Owatonna at the following location. Tuesday, they'll be at St. Joseph's Catholic Church. On Wednesday, they'll be at Bethel Baptist Church. And on Sunday, they'll be at Trinity Lutheran Church. Well, that's all we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed today's programming, and we hope you've enjoyed the series that we've been running on fun things to do away at home. You can access those different areas we've done. You can go on YouTube and pull them up if you're looking for something to do in August or before school starts. So please feel free to look on the YouTube website for any reference to things that you can visit here in the next closing weeks before school starts. We want to thank you for joining us today, and we hope you will join us on Friday. We'll be on location with the Kona Ice Truck, and then here in the studio on Friday, we're going to be interviewing the Miss Amazing pageant winner here in the Minnesota level and the national level as Princess. So you'll want to join us on Friday. Until then, have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Friday.